Hey guys, welcome back to Dude It's David. I'm back with part 3 of 17 countries in 17 days. If you've been following along, you'll know that I just went to Europe for the entire summer. I went to 17 countries, and now I'm going to be talking just a little bit about each one of them. Today, we're talking about Morocco, which is actually a different continent than Europe, obviously. We went to Morocco Africa, and I can't believe that we went there, but I'm so excited to tell you guys a little bit about it. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys some pictures right here as I talk, but Morocco was such a cool place, and it's somewhere I definitely want to go back. It is so memorable, I'll remember it forever. I just had an amazing experience, and so yeah, let's get started with talking about this. The first thing this is all my experience, by the way, so the first thing that I noticed when I got to Morocco was the people. They were all so welcoming and so nice, and I honestly couldn't believe it. It was so much different in a way than the rest of Europe. Not saying everybody else is rude, but everybody was like welcome to Morocco, hello guys, just everybody was talking to you. And I'll tell you a little bit more about some of our other experiences with some people, very nice people. But yeah, that was something that I just really liked. It seems like they have a really friendly and welcoming culture. And now a big part of every country is, that's right, the food. Morocco had really good food. So I want to start with the not the grocery store food, food that we got at restaurants and actually a friend's house. If you don't already know this, Morocco's food of, what's it called? Their traditional food, their main, traditional dish is couscous. And I love couscous so much. I could eat it like a dessert. It's just so good. I don't know why. So anyways, we were at a grocery store. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story. We were at a grocery store and two boys on a bike, like a moped, they pulled up and they didn't speak much English, but they used a translator and told us that they watched our channel. So we're like, oh, hey, hi, whatever. We talked for a minute and took a picture and stuff like that. And then they, on their translator, asked us if we wanted to go to their house for couscous. And we were like, wow, that's really nice of you. We were like, yeah, sure, whatever, because they were super welcoming and nice about it. So the next day, we met them again. So how we met, we went to his soccer game. He was like, texted him on Instagram or something. He was like, hey, come to this field to my soccer game. Then after that, we'll go from the soccer game to my house and we'll have a nice meal ready or something like that. So we did. And he had some friends that walked us back to our house, his house. And it was a 2-hour walk. So long, but that's just what they do. That's more normal over different countries where you walk really far. In America, we just don't do that. Anyways, we walked really far and the mom had prepared a super nice meal. It was over the top and I couldn't believe it. I thought maybe he was gonna make it a pot and more home style, but it was so fancy and I was just shocked. It was this big, at least, a dish of couscous with 2 entire chickens on top and vegetables, and you see the picture, but it was so cool. And then after that, they had also prepared us a really nice fruit tray, also very big, a lot of watermelon and apples and stuff like that. And we, of course, ate with them at their house and also some other friends that they invited over. And so anyways, that's just a really cool story for you guys. And we were talking about the food. The food is really good. The couscous was amazing. The fruit, everything else was just amazing. And now for the rest of the food, we tried at our hotel breakfast some other cool foods. There was this one, it was kind of like a crepe material, but it's kind of like a pancake, bready. It's kind of hard to describe because I don't know what it's called, but they brought it to me and told me I should eat it with honey. So they gave me a little, dish of honey. And I poured it on it and it was so good. It was like a dessert, but it was really good breakfast. They also brought us just a bunch of different breads and stuff. They were all so fresh. Yeah, so lots of good, fresh food there. Now when it comes to the grocery store food, for an American, like myself, it was extremely cheap. I couldn't believe the prices. They of course don't use American dollars, they use dirhams, but when you compare it to dollars, a lot of their food was I got a Fanta right there. Different flavor, by the way. I was super excited about that. I believe it was 50 cents, maybe less. I honestly don't remember. It was super, super cheap. I remember we were looking at the chocolate bars. There's a Hershey bar for 13 cents. It's like, that's crazy. So yeah, a lot of the food was like very cheap, and that was kind of nice. You could kind of have like a feast, you know, go to the grocery store, pick up a ton of snacks and drinks, and yeah. So in conclusion about the food is very affordable and cheap, whatever you want to say, and it is very good. Not much else to say about it being good. It was just good. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is like the scenery and environment, I guess. Just the beauty. And I didn't know much about Africa before going there at all. But to my surprise, I guess, it was so beautiful. It was like, when you first get there, this really big plaza with hotels on the side, the beach right here. It was super like, it was really clean as well. Very like maintained and pretty, and like the sidewalks were really nice and stuff like that in the plaza. And it has very, like I said, very, very beautiful coastline with a lot of rocks and some waves and stuff like that. I have myself a little list here, sorry. Okay, so we also went to some caves. That's what I was forgetting to mention. It was right along the beach. Looked like that, you know. There was some musicians in the caves. They were very nice. I actually got to they were like, come on. They let me go sit with them, and like that little thing, you like clap it together, it's metal. They let me do that and make their music with them. And then, yeah, the caves are really cool. As you see, there's a little shop in there as well. And actually just around that same time as we were at the caves, on that same beach, like a 2-minute walk away, oh no, sorry, it's like 15-minute drive, I got it mixed up. Anyways, a couple minutes away, we rode camels on the beach, which was so, so cool. That's like something that's like iconic. Everybody wants to do in their life, you know? Like, let's go ride camels in Africa. Like, I never thought I actually would, but I did, and it was so cool. I got so many cool pictures and videos. So yeah, you see them right there. That was such a cool experience, and not to mention the beach was so beautiful. Now, like most other European countries, and I'm sorry, I know Africa's not European, but most other countries in the world, is what I mean to say, they really like soccer or football, whatever you want to call it. Same sport. Anyways, here in America, we do play it, and it's getting bigger. It's, you know, one of the fastest growing sports, which is amazing because I play it myself. I love it, but it is not huge here. People don't celebrate it. We don't play on the streets together. And I was going to say something about Morocco. It's so cool. Everywhere you go, there's people playing on the streets. We went to a grocery store, and there was employees playing with kids that are maybe like, I would guess maybe 11 years old, about maybe 11, 12, maybe 13. They was playing this tiny little alleyway, just playing some juggle, keep up, and stuff like that. I guess it wasn't really a tiny alleyway, but you can see in the video, here's a video of me playing with them. I showed them some of my skills, and they were really impressed. They were like, oh, like an American guy, like playing like us. And he's like, that's good, you know, whatever. So it was really cool. I played with them for a while my parents and family shopped. But anyways, we saw that quite a few times, people just playing together, and that was really cool. Speaking of Morocco soccer, they like did super well in the last World Cup. Like, I want to say they got to like the Final Four or something like that, which is really impressive because I didn't even know like anything about Morocco at all. Now, if you don't know this, most of Morocco is Muslim, so they do like a call to prayer, which I've just never really heard before. And I have to say, it kind of like woke me up every night at our hotel because it's kind of loud. It kind of sounded like it was coming right outside our window or something like that. I forgot what time. It was probably like 4 a.m. because I think it's every couple hours, but you'd hear like a loud voice or just wake you up for a few minutes. Some other interesting things that I saw or learned was there's a lot of cats everywhere. It's like, I don't know if I got any good pictures or videos. If I do, it'll be right there. If not, sorry guys. But there's cats, like I said, a lot of them. Just kind of sit around. There's some dogs. I don't remember seeing as many dogs as I did cats though. It's like, you know, stray cats everywhere. Also, like, there's a name for this kind of a street I'm trying to describe to you guys right now, but there's a street and it's like all workshops. So the entire thing is like, it's like perfect squares. You're like garage, just like that. And every single one of them has like people welding, building mufflers, like fixing things, and like there's a sidewalk that goes in front of the shops, obviously, and on the sidewalk was all their equipment. So you had to like kind of like dodge the stuff, step over like metal, and it was interesting. Like there's a ton of stuff everywhere. Like I said, yeah, but it was really cool though. Like it's like the people seem to work pretty hard there. Like there's a lot of like hands-on working people. In conclusion, Morocco is such a cool place. I would definitely go back. I had such an amazing experience there, an unforgettable one for sure. And stay tuned for my next video where I'll be talking about, I'm not going to tell you the country, you'll have to find out. Come back for part 4 for the next country, also a pretty good one. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.